as a colossally dumb idea. Until one day, not long ago, it didn't. What changed? I was dropping off one of my kids at summer camp in Maine. In the middle of nowhere, we came upon a huge Poland Spring water bottling plant. Having grown up in the middle of nowhere myself, I had always thought it strange that so many people would pay good money for a bottle of water, and yet they do, to the tune of roughly $100 billion a year. Suddenly, a book of blog posts didn't seem so dumb. So, in the tradition of Poland Spring, Evian, and other hydro geniuses, we have decided to bottle something that was freely available and charge you money for it. To be fair, we did go to the trouble of reading through the whole blog and picking out the best material. It was gratifying to find that among 8,000 mostly mediocre posts, we actually had some good ones. We edited and updated the posts as necessary, arranging them into chapters that make book sense. Chapter 1, for instance, We Were Only Trying to Help, addresses the abolition of academic tenure, alternatives to democracy, and how to think like a terrorist. Limberhand the Masturbator and the Perils of Wayne is about names that are strange, fitting, or strangely fitting. And the chapter When You're a Jet shows that once you start thinking like an economist, it's hard to turn it off, whether the subject is baby formula, animated films, or rancid chicken. Along the way, you will learn more than you ever wanted to know about our personal obsessions like golf, gambling, and the dreaded penny. It has given us gargantuan pleasure over the years to put our thoughts into writing. We hope you enjoy peeking inside our heads to see what it's like to view the world through Freakonomics-colored glasses. Chapter 1. We Were Only Trying to Help. Some of the best ideas in history, nearly all of them in fact, sounded crazy at first. Now that said, a lot of crazy-sounding ideas truly are crazy. But how do you find out? One of the best things about having a blog is that you've got a place to run your craziest ideas up the flagpole and see just how quickly they get shot down. Of all the posts we've ever written, the first one in this chapter generated the quickest, loudest, angriest response.
If you were a terrorist, how would you attack? The TSA recently announced that most airplane carry-on restrictions will stay in place for now, though the ban has now been lifted on cigarette lighting. While it seems crazy to keep people from bringing toothpaste, deodorant, or water through security, it didn't seem so strange to ban lighters. I wonder whether the lighter manufacturers were lobbying for or against this rule change. On the one hand, having 22,000 lighters confiscated per day would seem good for business. On the other hand, maybe fewer people will buy lighters if they can't travel with them. Hearing about these rules got me thinking about what I would do to maximize terror if I were a terrorist with limited resources. I start by
Thanks
thinking about
for using the
really
library
inspires
book
me.
drop.
One
Please
thing that
insert
scares me
materials
is
one
the
at a
thought that there
time.
could be a
The
victim.
door will close when you
With
are
that in
finished.
mind, I want to do something that everybody thinks might be directed at them, even if the individual probability of harm is very low. Humans tend to overestimate small probabilities, so the fear generated by an act of terrorism is greatly disproportionate to the actual risk. Also, I'd want to create the feeling that an army of terrorists exists, which I'd accomplish by pulling off multiple attacks at once, and then following them up with more shortly thereafter. Third, unless
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop filming.
Penguin Random House Audio presents You Are a Badass at Making Money. Master the Mindset of Wealth. This is the author, Jen Sincero.
Jen Sincero.
For Gina DeVee, whose wise guidance, loyal friendship, and relentless ass-kicking helped me out of the garage and into a whole new financial reality. You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather. Pema Chodron. Introduction. If you're ready to make more money, you can. I don't care how many times you've tried and failed,